Hi, and welcome back with Insight Me's Pull Up a Seat as I review the Daily Stoic, our 366 meditations on wisdom, perseverance, and the art of living. So, if it is you who are looking to increase your quality of life and control over your day and your mind and just wanting a different shift in a different place, this is the place and the space for you. As we embark on this new year, we've had, new goals and freaking, what do you call them? I don't know. Your New Year's resolutions, right? That is the word I'm looking for. And we hit some peaks and valleys and we fall off of those things and get back started again. And that's totally fine. Here I've been finding for the last, today's the 18th, January 18th. So over this last 17 days, I would say it's been pretty remarkable what I've been reading and learning and getting feedback and listening to comments or reading comments, should I say, about how powerful the Stoics, the Stoicism is and how helpful it has been for many. And I have found so much pleasure and joy in just reading these short passages. And that's what I think is so awesome is they're short passages. They're not like these long drawn out pages where you're getting lost and you don't have time. It's literally a 2-minute read a day to invest in yourself and increasing how you live and your perseverance, your motivation, and some wisdom. Seriously, I've gotten so much more insight on myself and how to manage and deal with things day to day that I just feel glad I picked up this task and challenge to commit for the year, and even more so going out on a limb and engaging with an audience, and making sure I am the leader on this. So every day of showing up and making sure I bring you the information I said I would do is a big commitment and a big goal of mine as far as stepping out into this space of things I want to do and negating the fears. So yesterday's I think it was reboot the real work. That's kind of what I ended up having to do in the beginning of the year, is not be stuck on the fear of being in front of the camera and engaging with someone daily, and risking no one showing up at all or not commenting or negatively commenting has kept me away from this for so long that now I'm just embracing it, and because it's something I want to do, and this is adding to my quality of life by just reading this. So if I'm going to do it, big deal if I'm doing it in front of or inviting others to join me as well, and whether their call is accepted by one or two or millions, either way, it's a journey I set out on. So yesterday's message really set with me and confirmation of, wow, when you have to know I'm being on the right track, once you jump out there and do something and put all your fears out of the way and all those little voices that tell you about why it won't succeed and why you will fail, not answering those calls and just jumping out there and watching and allowing for opportunity for it to work, for you to be successful and to be embraced is extremely powerful. So all in all, in that of being very terrified for starting off, I'm like all up in the groove now that after 14 days, honey, it's a habit. So here I am every day, thankfully, for the challenge and the courage in my own self to even take it on and follow through. So moving on with today, because that's what you're here for, right? That was my personal testimony. Thank you for listening. And January 18th says, see the world like a poet and an artist. Okay. Marcus Aurelius brings us this quote for today, and it says, pass through this brief patch of time in harmony with nature and come to your final resting place gracefully. Just as a ripened olive might drop, praising the earth that nourished it, and grateful to the tree that gave it growth. That's so beautiful. Like, I get it. I just watched the olive fall to the ground and just roll and pick up some gravel and some dirt. And it's so awesome to be like, that is the olive dropping to the ground and giving thanks for the earth that nourished it, and to the tree that gave it growth. Like, when you bow or fall to the feet of someone you love, like, and are grateful for, that is very poetic and artistic of Marcus Aurelius in that description. I'll continue to read. There are some stunningly beautiful turns of phrase in Marcus's meditations. Now this is like, I have to go read this too.